beautifuls, this is Aromie here. Welcome back to Asagao Academy. We are here with Shane and John. John's kind of cooing at us because we kind of both came together late. And I'm going to just sip on my Gatorade real quick. Alright, let's get right into it. Shane and I walked into the classroom together, so relieved to be on time that we didn't have to get the action much thought, but right on cue. Ooh. Shane stopped in the doorway, arms crossed.
Really?
Gee, you two are together an awful lot lately, don't you think? You could call them a duo, maybe even a pair, or a couple. There was something about what they were saying that seemed rehearsed. Shane's glares could have pierced metal. I didn't think the others minded. Come to think of it, I don't think this is a recent development.
See?
I do believe you're correct. The strange togetherness has been going on for a while now, hasn't it? Shane stepped to my side and leaned into my ear. Ignore them. Oh. John's eyes glittered as he watched Shane pull away. He whistled. Sharing sweet nothings already? Guys, really, that's enough.
Right?
Sorry, Hana. You gotta admit, you two have been together an awful lot lately. If people didn't know any better, they might get a few ideas. Ian nudged John inside. Oh, right. John lifted his arms over his head, then brought them down slowly, exaggeratedly, to rest on my shoulders, dramatic. Hana, in honor of solving the most difficult of puzzles. He shot a look at Shane, who balked. We hereby crown you an official puzzle master.
Yay!
Oh, neat. What does that mean? Nothing, really. Oh. Shane sighed, then bypassed them on the way to his seat. I want to stop. Shizuka's coming. As we scrambled to our desk, I couldn't help but feel something was off. They might be calling me the puzzle master, but I felt this puzzle was far more from Sob. Weird.
Shane.
Hey.
Yes, Hana? He didn't look up, so absorbed he was in transplanting a bunch of lilies from one box to another. I realized today I don't know much about you. Shane made no move to respond as expected. It's just that I feel like everyone knows more about you than I do. We haven't been friends for that long, nothing personal.
Well,
Why did you leave England? You never talk about it. I wanted to. Okay, why did you want to? The timing was good. Okay, but what was that? It worked out like that. Shane. All my attempts to get to know Shane turned into this kind of verbal dodgeball match. Never mind. He rolled up his sleeves and began to pat down the He's gonna just not care anyway. Down the dirt he laid around the flower. I stood nearby, a watering can in hand. Sorry, Hana, nothing to tell. As much as I could believe Shane led a boring life, I felt like there was more to it. But if Shane didn't want to tell me he wasn't going to, I shouldn't push it. Especially since he only recently began to trust me. Ready to water? Right. I lifted the pot over the lilies. Steady. Right now, all of Shane's attention was on the planting process. Part of me understood. Lilies, not little. Lilies had a thing about wilting when you didn't plant them exactly right. But part of me also felt like his focus was incredibly sharp for someone so used to gardening. I finished watering the lilies and Shane examined their leaves. I'm gonna go get some fertilizer from the art closet.
Yeah.
Good idea. The art closet was the biggest supplies closet in the school, so that was where Shane put his fertilizer, to the art students' frustration. I trudged down the staircase and down into the hallway, only to be immediately accosted.
Hey.
Hana, why does he look so angry all the time? John called to me from the hallway halfway down the hall, Jimmy glaring next to him. Help me enlighten, Jimmy. This kid here doesn't think Cole is the best character in Steven Galaxy. That's because Mirror is the best. You see this, Hana? Jim likes the inanimate object. Cole isn't alive either. It was once. I prefer Mirror to Cole, actually. Sorry, John.
What?
But Cole has 3 eyes. John was left speechless, completely unable to defend his objectively inferior character. But
Yeah.
good job, Hana. Whatever. Anyways, where's Shane? Aren't you two usually together right about now? Really? What's this about? I glared at the both of them, not dining to give John the satisfaction of being flustered. I'm going to grab something, that's all. Sure, I'm sure that's all it is. John chuckled and I resisted the urge to punch him, but then a thought occurred to me. But John was close enough to Shane to make fun of him. You and Shane are good friends, right? Yeah, but he's probably one of my best friends. Why? I wanted to know more about Shane, but obviously if Shane doesn't want to tell me, I wasn't supposed to know. But Shane didn't seem like he would ever tell me or anyone else. He didn't seem the type to talk about himself. Couldn't I just ask John? Why did Shane leave England? Nothing, forget about it. What? No, we're not gonna go behind Shane's back and learn about him. I want him to tell me. If you say so. Really, it's fine. I didn't want to pry or be nosy. If Shane found out that I knew because John told me, it would be a breach of trust. Not to mention John would probably get in trouble too. But that didn't stop me from wanting to know. Just ask Shane yourself. I feel like he'd be more open with you than us. Hey! Maybe. But I should get going. I was supposed to be right back. Any longer and he'll know something's up.
See ya.
Best of luck, Hana. We're not going to do that to Shane. We're going to learn about him the correct way. When I got back to the roof, Shane was waiting near the door, both our bags in his hands. Fertilizer? I ran into John and Jimmy and completely forgot. Let me go back. I pivoted and started back downstairs, but Shane grabbed the collar of my shirt and pulled me back. Class is starting. There's always tomorrow. Right. I tried to take my bag from him, but Shane walked right past me.
Shane.
What? Was he trying to carry my bag for me? Don't you need to lock the door? Right. He put my bag under his arm and locked the door to the roof. Then he headed back down the stairs. Coming? Oh my god, you're so cute. You are so freaking cute. You need to stop. Stop it. Stop this gibberishness. Yeah, right behind you. Shane's sweet when you least expected it. My phone? Hello? Rooftop. Shane didn't text me often, or at all. So when I got this text from him, I assumed something must be up. In fact, I was worried. I threw on my uniform, then ran to the rooftop. I would have just went in my PJs. The wind blew hard against the door, and it took all of my strength to push it open. Shane sat alone on the bench, staring wistfully into the skyline. I rushed to his side. This school does not care. This school lets these students do anything. Anything. Shane, are you okay? He jolted as if woken from a reverie. Then he stared blankly at me. I'm fine. Oh. Another gust of wind blew through the space between us, chilling me down to my bones. I drew my uniform coat tight around me, mentally cursing the thin fabric. I was sleeping when you texted me. Oh, sorry. He didn't seem to want to say anything else. Finally, I sat next to him. As I did, he scooted an inch away. I sighed, my breath turning into a fog in front of me. It's cold out tonight. Yeah. We sat in silence for a few moments. Shane didn't seem cold at all. But then, Shane also had his normal boots jacket. Those things looked toasty as heck. How was your night? Fine. I nodded slowly. Why did he call me up here? He wasn't giving me anything to work with. Anything specific I can help with? Not really. Oh.
Well,
That's good, I think. I trailed off, fiddling with a loose string on my sleeve. I'd have to cut it off later. Yeah. Why'd you invite me up here again? My teeth chattered and I grit them to stop from making noise. It was still up on the rooftop. It was still what? There was no sound inside from the wind cutting through across the edges of the building. Asagao was far enough away from the city and the streets that it almost looked like being in another world, an oasis of nature and academia. Now that I thought about it, that was probably intentional. The silence was nice, but it was really freezing. It really was freezing out. He wasn't saying anything. I was dying of cold, and I started to lose my patience. I closed my eyes and took a few deep breaths. I think I'm gonna head back to the dorms. Wanna come with? Shane shook his head. Alright, well, I'm heading in. I looked meaningfully at him.
Okay.
Alright, see you in class. I stood, my knees creaking, and started away, but Shane grabbed my hand almost instantly. He released it. You're
No.
being rude. What? What? Excuse me? Shane never spoke so I'm still blown away. Shane never spoke so directly to me or to anyone in such an insulting way. I was trying to talk. Shane, when were you trying to talk to me? When? I didn't experience any of that trying. You weren't saying anything. How is it my fault? How am I the one being rude? I couldn't think of anything to say. He looked away, his head dropping onto his chest. He really did seem kind of sad. You don't know me well, right? Maybe I can fix that. Oh my gosh. I sat back down on the bench closer to Shane. This time he didn't move away. Why didn't you say so? I'm not good at talking about myself. I could tell. I do want to know why you came to Asagao. When I asked you, you avoided the question. What about my favorite color? I can tell you that. That's not what I want to know. Might as well tell me what's your favorite color, what's your favorite animal. That's all I ask the kids in Build-A-Bear when I work. When I'm stuffing their bear, that's all the questions I would ask. Because, small talk. It's blue. I stared at him. What's yours? Shane, please. I just want to understand you better. I feel like there's something important that you're not telling me. I care about you. So I trod off, not knowing how to complete the sentence. Shane shifted next to me, a blush tinting his cheeks. Finally, he sighed. I had a girlfriend in England. Oh, snap. You did? Her name was Emily. I thought my world revolved around her, but soon I realized it wasn't just mine. She was the center of everything without even trying. It just happened. It was weird. Good things, bad things. Nothing seemed to be moving unless she was around for it. I'm not joking. Towards the end, I started thinking the world genuinely revolved around her. Man, I probably sound really stupid. So he left England to get away from the ex-girlfriend? No, you're fine. She would get involved in things with the government. I don't know what was going on, but she was like an agent for them or something. Since I was her boyfriend, I got held captive a few times. What? Is this reality? Oh my god, Shane. It's fine. She always saved me in the end, but... Did you not like her because of it? He scratched his chin. Well, no, I liked her a lot. She was... glamorous, outgoing, kind-hearted, beautiful. And then my heart's breaking at every little word you're describing this girl as. Everyone gravitated towards her, and I did the same, maybe without realizing. It's strange. I don't even remember how we got together. I'm so quiet. It doesn't make sense. It just happened. She had a real passion for life. I nodded. It made me feel a little uncomfortable to hear so much about Emily. See? Hana's feeling very uncomfortable. But I think I can relate to Shane. I'm quite a shy person. It may not appear so in my videos since I'm like so happy and bubbly, but I'm quite a shy person until I finally get to know you. Once I know you a lot better, the ways and my attitude and my talking will be completely different. You'll start to realize I'm kind of let's see, I don't know. To some people, I'm a dummy. To some people, I'm mature. And it just depends on who you are, I guess. It seemed like he liked her a lot. I wasn't the only one who noticed her, though. A lot of people liked her, too, and she let them. It hurt. My comic was inspired by her, actually. He cleared his throat, turning away to hide the blush on his cheeks. Oh, the one you showed me, with Emma? Oh. Emma, of course. You two are alike, now that I think about it.
Really?
We are? You both get excited at the drop of a hat. He nodded, finally making eye contact with me for the first time since I came up here. Emily had pink hair too. Oh! That's probably why he did not like me.
What?
Not even my mom had pink hair. I've never heard it isn't common. It's very, very rare. He looked at me expectantly. That's why you were suspicious of me. He nodded, picking at the hem of his jacket. I was worried the pink hair meant you would be similar. What? It sounds ridiculous, but I reached a conclusion, especially after you just happened to get involved with the club, that you were the same. I see. And what did you find out? You are. You both have that same magnetic quality. You mean... But Emily was kind of selfish. She was used to everything being about her. She came from a rich family, always had friends, always had boys following her around. It made her unempathetic. She was always focused on herself because the world was always focused on her. That's what made her dangerous. You, however, are quiet and generous. You haven't been fed with a silver spoon. I've been wondering whether because you've struggled you turned out better, whether the world still revolved around you but in a worse way.
I don't know.
But you have a way of making the world work with you to help others, not just for your own benefit. I was stunned. Shane had obviously been thinking about this and observing me for a long time. He wasn't comfortable talking about himself, and it was obvious from his clipped sentences and fidgeting that this was a hard topic for him. He must have been hurt a lot. It wasn't all bad. While we were together, I realized there was more I could be doing. She helped me realize that, though unintentionally. It was the only way I could escape the situations I was caught up in. So without her, he'd still be there. We broke up. I came here. The art program is much better. I've yet to find another inspiration for my comic. He swallowed hard. Except for you, I mean. Me? Your inspiration? Thanks. I'd never been anything close to an inspiration. If I was being truthful, Shane was the one inspiring me. Shane, Mai, and the rest of the Normal Boots Club were helping me become the person I always wanted to be. But then my mind drifted to the classroom, back when he was drawing my expressions. He crumbled up the paper he drew me on. Then why is it that when you draw me, you end up getting frustrated? You threw the last one of me away. I don't like being the one that makes you mad at yourself. It's not your fault. I studied Shane's face. He seemed truly sincere. I felt like I was interrogating him at this point, but I got this far. What is it then? He has to tell us. I don't think I'm doing you justice. But you're already great. Take as much time as you need. Well, what do I do? You're already great? Well, he can't be already great because he's not even confident in his own work. So he can take as much time as he needs. I'll be your model whenever you want me to. And I'll be your inspiration as long as you need. You guys are so freaking cute. Stop. Oh, thanks. Shane looked over at me like a deer in headlights, his ears slightly pink. Of course. He started to speak, then stopped. Suddenly his face darkened. He turned away. Shane? Everything okay? It's nothing. And just like that, we were right back where we started. Great. Don't pry, Hana. Don't pry. You've done enough of that. Why are you supporting me? I've given you nothing but trouble this entire time. What? What are you saying? I've been nothing but mean to you. I don't think I deserve... Mom! I pressed my finger to his lips, then flinched away as I felt their softness. Oh my gosh! Adorable! I think everyone deserves to be believed in, as long as they're working hard and trying. You've never disappointed me with your drawings. Why would I stop supporting you? But you didn't believe in me because I gave you no reason to do so, and that's fine. Of course it sucked. It definitely sucked, but you had no reason to trust me, and I wasn't entitled to that trust. But you've impressed me from the beginning with your drawings. To put it another way, I have no reason not to support you. I feel like you have plenty. Well, I don't. I stuck my tongue out at him, and the serious look vanished from his face. Doubled my thanks then. I laugh. It's doubled. Happy? I am. Shay and I strolled through the rooftop garden after the conversation ended, the atmosphere around us lighter than ever before. And that's where we're going to stop today. We are at a beautiful part of the game. I think the tournament's coming up because we got 35 points. Emily had pink hair too. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Something gives me the feeling that Shane isn't completely over her. But I think we grew closer and I learned that I want to grow closer still. Guys, I think I'm in love with this story. The story is adorable. It's friggin' adorable. I'm gonna be quite sad when it's over. But this is friggin' adorable. But thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.